estimation or rounding of numbers or approximation.
Numbers are very commonly used in our day-to-day life. In general, we need to state the exact number as an answer to the question, which requires us to tell about how many. But in some situations, we need only a rough estimate of a number. Instead of telling the exact number, we put forth an approximately estimated number. For example, approximately 6 lakh people travel daily by metro train in Delhi. Mr. Sharma needs approximately 95,000 rupees for household expenses. Let us learn about some methods of estimation. Estimating a number to the nearest 10. To round off a number to the nearest 10, consider one's digit. If one's digit is less than 5, then replace one's digit with 0 and leave the tens digit unchanged. If one's digit is greater than or equal to 5, then replace one's digit with 0 and change the tens digit to the next higher digit. Example 20. Round off 24 to the nearest 10. Solution. Since 4 is less than 5, so 24 will be rounded off to the nearest 10 as 20. Example 21. Round off 37 to the nearest 10. Solution. Since 7 is greater than 5, so 37 will be rounded off to the nearest 10 as 40. Estimating a number to the nearest 100. To round off a number to the nearest 100, consider tens digit. If tens digit is less than 5, then replace ones and tens digits by 0 and leave the hundredths digit unchanged. If tens digit is greater than or equal to 5, then replace tens and ones digits by 0 and change the hundredths digit to the next higher digit. Example 22. Round off 499 to the nearest 100. Solution. Since 90 is greater than 50, so 499 will be rounded off to the nearest 100 as 500. Estimating a number to the nearest 1000. To round off a number to the nearest 1000, consider hundredths digit. If hundredths digit is less than 5, then replace ones, tens, and hundredths digits by 0 and leave the thousandths digit unchanged. If hundredths digit is greater than or equal to 5, then replace hundredths, tens, and ones digits by 0 and change the thousandths digit to the next higher digit. Example 23. Round off 2314 to the nearest 1000. Solution. Since 300 is less than 500, so 2314 will be rounded off to the nearest 1000 as 2000. Estimating the sum.
Suppose during a visit to a mall, you plan to buy a pullover, a pair of goggles, and a practical notebook. These items cost 675 rupees, 334 rupees, and 90 rupees respectively. To have a quick idea of how much money is needed to buy these items is to round off their prices as 700 rupees, 350 rupees, and 100 rupees.
Adding the rounded off prices 700 rupees plus 350 rupees plus 100 rupees, you get the total as 1150 rupees. So you should have approximately 1150 rupees in your pocket to do the desired shopping. This example suggests that there are no hard and fast rules for estimation. We have to find out a reasonable and meaningful estimate that should be close to the actual answer. Example 24. Estimate 4,560 plus 14,444 to the nearest 1000. Solution. 4,560 can be rounded off as 5,000. 14,444 can be rounded off as 14,000. Therefore, estimated sum equal to 5,000 plus 14,000 equal to 19,000. Remember, the general rule for estimation is round off each number to its greatest place and then add, subtract or multiply. Estimating the difference. Example 25. Estimate the difference between 6,780 and 925. Solution. 6,780 to 7,000, rounding off to the nearest thousand. 925 to 1,000, rounding off to the nearest thousand. Therefore, estimated difference equal to 7,000 minus 1,000 equal to 6,000. Estimating the product. To estimate the product of two numbers, say 368 and 5,756, round off 368 to the nearest hundred as 400 and 5,765 to the nearest thousand as 6,000. Thus, the product of 400 and 6,000 gives the result as 400 into 6,000 equal to 24 lakh. Example 26. Estimate 183 into 54. Solution. 183 to 200, rounding off to the nearest hundred. 54 to 50, rounding off to the nearest 10. Estimated product equal to 200 into 50 equal to 10,000. Estimating the quotient. To find the estimated quotient of 369 divided by 77, round off 369 to the nearest hundred as 400 and 77 to the nearest tens as 80. So 400 divided by 80 gives a result as 5. Example 27. Estimate 520 divided by 17. Solution. 520 to 500, rounding off to the nearest hundred. 17 to 20, rounding off to the nearest 10. Estimated quotient equal to 500 divided by 20 equal to 25.